Starting a limited liability company in Pennsylvania involves a series of steps designed to protect your personal assets and establish a clear structure for your business, combining the flexibility of a partnership with the liability protection of a corporation. In this video, I'll walk you through the detailed understanding of each step involved. And by the way, if you would like to get help in starting your own LLC in Pennsylvania, then make sure to use my affiliate link down in the description of this video to sign up with Northwest Registered Agents. They're professionals and they'll be able to help you out. Plus, it doesn't cost you anything extra and it helps me support the channel. And with that in mind, let's get started. Starting an LLC in Pennsylvania is a journey that begins with a single step: naming your business. Think of it like naming a pet or a child. It's a big decision that sticks with your business for life. Your LLC's name has to be one of a kind in Pennsylvania to avoid mix-ups, so Pennsylvania law is pretty strict about making sure every business name is unique. The name you pick must have limited liability company or a variation like LLC in it to show everyone it's an official business. Before you get too attached to a name, use the Pennsylvania Department of State's online database to check if it's already taken by another business. If you're not quite ready to launch your LLC, but you fall in love with the name, Pennsylvania lets you reserve it for 120 days by filing out a form and paying a small fee. This reservation period gives you plenty of time to get your other ducks in a row without worrying about someone else snagging your perfect name. Just remember, if your name sounds too much like a government agency or includes certain restricted words, you might need to rethink it or get special permission. After choosing the perfect name, the next step on your journey is setting up a registered office for your LLC. This isn't just any address. It has to be a real place in Pennsylvania where someone can physically go to hand deliver legal documents during business hours. It's important because this address is where all the official stuff happens, like receiving notices from the government or legal papers if your LLC is ever sued. You can't use a PO box for this. It has to be a place where someone can physically walk in. Many LLCs choose a member to handle this role, but if you're not able to be there during business hours, or if you'd rather keep your home address private, you can hire a service to do this for you. These services act as your LLC's official spot in Pennsylvania, making sure you don't miss any important documents. Choosing the right place for your registered office is crucial because it's part of how the state keeps track of your business. It's a bit like choosing a home base for your LLC where all the important mail comes. Getting an EIN from the IRS is like getting a social security number for your LLC. It's a unique number that identifies your business for tax purposes. If your LLC has more than just you in it, or if you're planning to hire employees, you need this number. It's also super helpful for separating your business money from your personal finances, which is important for keeping things organized and professionals. You can apply for an EIN online through the IRS website, and it's totally free. Having an EIN means you can open a business bank account, apply for business loans, and handle other money matters under your LLC's name. It's a crucial step for setting up your LLC financials life, making everything from paying taxes to managing expenses easier. Even if you're running your LLC by yourself, getting an EIN is a smart move for protecting your personal information and making your business look more legit. Filing your certificate of organization is when your LLC starts to really take shape. This document officially registers your LLC with the state of Pennsylvania. You'll need to include your LLC's name, the address of your registered office, and the name of any members. It's like filing out a birth certificate for your business. Along with this, Pennsylvania asks for a docketing statement, which is a bit like a heads up to the state about who will handle your LLC's taxes. Filing these documents isn't free. There's a $125 fee. But once you've submitted them, your LLC is officially recognized by Pennsylvania. This step is crucial because it's what makes your LLC legally exist in the eyes of the state, giving you the benefits and protection that comes with being an LLC. Lastly, registering your business with the Pennsylvania Department of Revenue and getting the necessary licenses is like getting your LLC ready to open its doors. Depending on what your LLC does, you might need special permits or licenses, like if you're opening a restaurant or a construction company. This step is all about making sure you're following the rules for your specific type of business. If you're going to sell things, you need to register for a sales tax permit. And if you want to use a different name than your official LLC name for doing business, you'll need a license for that too. It's like putting the finishing touches on your LLC, making sure everything is legal and above board before you start operating. The Pennsylvania Department of Revenue's website is a great resource for figuring out what you need to do. Setting up your LLC correctly from the start can save you a lot of headaches later on, making sure your business is built on solid ground. Starting an LLC in Pennsylvania involves some costs that you need to know about. First up, when you're setting up your LLC, you'll pay a fee of $125 to the state. This is just to get your business officially registered. absurd. Some people like to have a lawyer help them with the paperwork and advice, which can cost between $400 and $700. While that might sound pricey, it's about making sure everything is set up correctly from the start. Every year, there's another fee you have to pay to keep your LLC in good standing. This fee is $300 and is due by April 15th, and it's one of the bigger yearly fees for LLCs compared to other places in the US. But that's not all you have to think about. Running your LLC means you'll also be paying for things like income taxes, special licenses, or permits your business needs, and possibly hiring experts for legal and accounting help. Pennsylvania tries to make things easier and not too expensive beyond these initial costs. One thing you have to do every 10 years is submit a decennial report to the state, which costs $70. This keeps your business information current. If you've picked out a great name for your LLC but aren't ready to start your business just yet, Pennsylvania lets you hold on to that name for up to 120 days. You just have to fill out a form and pay $70. While the setup fee and the 10-year report fee are the main ones you'll deal with, there are other costs to keep in mind like legal fees or the price of hiring someone to be a registered agent. This person or company takes care of receiving all your official business mail and legal documents. In Pennsylvania, starting an LLC comes with some good and not so good points. On the bright side, if your LLC offers professional or creative services, you don't have to pay sales tax on them, which can save you some money. Also, LLCs might get to keep more of their earnings than bigger corporations because they can be taxed less. Plus, if you won't have to put an announcement in the newspaper about starting your LLC, making the whole setup process easier and less of a hassle. However, it's not all smooth sailing. Setting up an LLC in Pennsylvania can be pricey, with costs going over $250. And once your LLC is up and running, it has to pay a corporate next income tax of 9.99%, which is pretty steep compared to many other places in the US. And there you have it, a step-by-step guide to starting your very own LLC in Pennsylvania. Taking each of these steps seriously and giving them the attention they need can make the process of starting an LLC feel less overwhelming. By breaking it down into manageable parts, you can focus on what's important, growing your business and making it successful. And don't forget, if you would like to get help in starting your very own LLC in Pennsylvania, you can sign up to Northwest Registered Agent by using my affiliate link down in the description of this video. It doesn't cost you anything extra and it helps me support the channel. Thank you for watching. Till next time.